Hi boys and girls, I have two fun stories I'd like to read to you today. The first one is Mars Needs Mom by Berkeley Breathed, and it is published by the Penguin Group. Mothers. Milo often wondered what was so special about them. Anyone could see that they were giant, summer-stilling, child-working, perfumey garden goblins. There was hardly much special about that. Mothers were also bellowing broccoli bullies and carrot-cuddling cuckoos. Nothing very special about that, thought Milo. Mothers were slave-driving, trash-smashing, rubbish odor ogres. Nothing special about that. And mothers were thundering, humorless tyrants. This afternoon, Milo's mother missed what was funny about sister tinting. Up to bed now, she thundered. Tyrant, barked Milo. No supper, said his mother. As she left his room, Milo yelled, I sure don't see what's so special about mothers. She paused when he said this, and then closed the door very, very slowly. Exhausted from his fit, Milo fell very, very asleep. Milo slept so deeply that he never heard the distant roar of rocket engines in the night sky beyond his window. He never saw the tongue of orange flames light up the nearby hills. The spaceship landed just outside of town. They'd arrived. But who? Martian raiders, worse, Martian raiders with a big net. They climbed down from their starship and gazed over the town below, looking for that most marvelous treasure that could never ever be found on Mars. A treasure called moms. Ooh, they thought, to nab just one of those. Any mother would do. They don't have mothers on Mars, you know. Martians grow motherless from the ground like potatoes. The raiders had some early mom-nabbing trouble. Bolder action would be needed. Milo awoke to strange sounds down the hall. He peeked around the door to see his mother being carried past the bathroom by three Martians the color of jelly beans. He thought, this is something you don't see every day. Milo chased the Martian raiders and their now awake prize out of the house and down the streets and into the hills and up to the spaceship, which roared into the night sky. Milo suddenly wondered why he would want to be dangling miles above the earth chasing his carrot-cuddling mother. He decided to figure that out later. Milo found himself locked in the bottom of the spaceship, so he put on his space helmet and curled up in a corner trying to stay warm. He slept as the ship sped toward the distant red planet. Milo awoke to find the ship still and quiet. The door was open, and suddenly he knew why Mars so badly wanted mothers. They needed driving to soccer and to ballet and to play dates, parks and pizzas, plus cooking and cleaning and dressing and packing lunches and bandaging boo-boos. They'd seen it in their telescopes. It was obvious. Mars needed moms. How perfectly, completely sensible of them, thought Milo, and he decided to go tell them just that. But he tripped. Down, down, down he went, landing very hard, but in one piece. His helmet, not so much. Milo gasped and choked. As anyone knows, breathing Martian air is like breathing mustard. He sucked it in and instantly grew weak and dizzy, and things began to go dark. Milo was fading. He barely sensed someone approaching. And he barely seemed to sense the gentle hands place her own helmet over his head. Milo opened his eyes, and for the first time he saw neither a broccoli bully nor a slave-driving garden org. He didn't see a tyrant or a dictator or a weary driver to soccer games. Suddenly he knew what was special about mothers. She looked at him smiling and said, "I'll love you to the ends of the universe." And then she breathed in the terrible air, closed her eyes, and leaned on Milo, growing very still. The Martians watched, unmoving, confused. "Help her!" he yelled angrily. Then he added, "She's my mother!" Finally, the mighty mom grabbers of Mars understood. Their wonderful telescopes had seen many things about mothers down on Earth, but like certain little boys, they'd missed the best part. The Martians quickly fetched another helmet and hoped that it wasn't too late. They helped Milo carry his mom aboard the ship, which lifted off for the long journey home. Her eyes remained closed as they soared through the stars. Milo would stay curled close to her all night. And he would be there when she woke up in the morning. Now I have another fun one about moms. This one is Mom Says I Can by Judy Cooley, and it is published by Shadow Mountain. Hi, I'm Max. Mom calls me Snugglebug and Dad calls me Little Buddy, but today I'm super cool Max. Best treasure hunter ever. I'm going to find the world's greatest treasure. Mom says I can. I am a pirate. I sail a pirate ship and say things like "Arr" like a real pirate. I have a secret map to find the world's greatest treasure. Mom says I am so tough. I am a cowboy. I ride a horse and wear cowboy boots and a hat. I yell, "Giddy up, lightning!" But like real cowboys, I'm going to find the world's greatest treasure. Mom says I am the fastest ever. I am a pilot. I fly airplanes way up high in the air. I can do loop-de-loops just like a real pirate. I will fly all over the world and find the world's greatest treasure. Mom says I'm so amazing. I am the king of the jungle. Look at me swing. I'm not afraid of anything. Just like the real king of the jungle, I'm going to search the deepest jungles and find the world's greatest treasure. Mom says, be careful. I am a knight in shining armor. I have a big sword and a shield to fight dragons, just like a real knight. I'm going to find the world's greatest treasure. Mom says I'm her hero. I am a superhero. This is not my underwear. See my cape and mask? I can run super fast, fly really high. I am the strongest man ever, just like a real superhero. With my special powers, I'll find the world's greatest treasure. Mom says I can't go out in my underwear. I am an Indian chief. I sleep in a teepee and shoot a bow and arrow. I can do anything. Just like a real Indian chief, I will hunt and find the world's greatest treasure. Mom says I am so brave. I am a superman. I am a spaceman. Can't you tell by my supercharged rocket pack and my supersonic blasting laser gun? Just like a real spaceman, I will blast to find the world's greatest treasure. Mom says I am cool. Who do we have here? Mom asks. No costume, no maps, no horses or planes or rocket packs, no grand adventure today? Aren't you Super Cool Max, best treasure hunter ever? I tell her no, I want to be your Snugglebug. I have a blankie and a book. Mom, will you hug me? Mom says she loves me. That's it, Mom. I found it, the world's greatest treasure. Do you know where it is? It was right here all the time. It's you, Mom. Can I be your Snugglebug forever? Mom says I can. I hope you guys liked those stories.